Grew up in Jackson, Mississippi during segregation, went to the segregated public schools, segregated college, and I got involved in the civil rights movement by standing around on the campus of Jackson State College in 1961. There were no African Americans registered to vote in Sunflower County that we could find, as well as the rest of the Delta. About 23 counties in this Mississippi Delta were more than 65 and up to 80% African American, and in most of them there were no African Americans registered to vote, and have used violence and murder to keep that way. You had to go to the county seat to register. You could not register in your community. All of this was designed to make it difficult for African Americans, who most of them had no cars. In fact, they had nothing. So I went down there to the ticket counter and handed my money to the white lady, and she said, "What you want?" I said, "I want to buy a ticket to go to the fair." And she said, "This ain't your fair. This is the white folks' fair. You don't have no business here. Get on away from here." And so I walked off. And then I thought about it. This is the state fair, you know. It's for the public. I thought I was part of the public. So I went back and offered my money again, and she said, "I told you once to get away from here. And if you don't get away from here, I'm gonna call the police." And so then I just kind of wandered around a little bit and came back up there to hand her my money. So I was arrested, and I'm taken to jail, and I stayed in jail all night.
We think of segregation being something that happened and we're done with, but we still have a lot of these effects that BIPOC face every day. It's institutionalized, sometimes it's economic. And so just going through it, it just reaffirms, that we're still in this modern day civil rights fight.
And I love seeing the water cup. So as we were walking out, I was thinking about how the schools were segregated, and there was enforced illiteracy, right, as a mode of social repression. But the system makes sure that you understood those two letters, W and C. And so to me, that's just another important contradiction for me. Again, I'm always thinking about Black folks and literacy because I'm an English teacher and I love studying Black education and the history of Black literacy. And so that was really powerful.
I feel like a lot of times history is thought of by students as long time ago and hundreds of years ago, but the fact that this happened in the 1960s and that's only 50 years ago, it's so fresh in perspective.
What was interesting to me was walking around the Civil Rights Museum. The dialogue that I heard over and over, both looking at the exhibits, child would say, "I didn't know about this, didn't know about that. This is a lot." And parent would always say, "Yeah, I know they don't teach you this."
So there is a move right now where people don't want to talk about what happened. Of people who doesn't know his history, doomed to repeat. Don't take the books out the library. It happened. Don't hide it.